Okay, 124. Without graphing, determine which of the following equations represent lines that are parallel to each other, and which ones represent perpendicular. Show how you know. All right, we're not allowed to graph. Okay, so let's go back to what we saw earlier. We talked about this earlier on. We were like, parallel lines, slopes must be the same. Perpendicular lines, slopes are opposite reciprocals. In other words, like from 3 to 4 to negative 4 over 3. So parallel, they're the same. Perpendicular, they're opposite reciprocals. Okay, that's something to work with. So it's all about the slopes. The trouble is, these are all in standard form, aren't they? So I know what we got to do. We got to get them all in slope-intercept. Once they're in slope-intercept, this will be easier. So I got to get y alone. So I'm gonna start this one. I'm just gonna be like, well, if I need y alone, simple thing I'll do is add 3x. Both sides. And that will get me y is equal to 3x plus 5. Well, that was simple. Okay, so this one has a slope of 5. All right, that's good to know. B. Here, I'm going to need to subtract x from both sides to get that y alone, right? So subtract x both sides. And that's going to get me 5y is equal to negative x. That's not an equal sign, dude. That's just not. Okay, that's better. Minus 15. All right, y is still not alone. I've got to divide by 5 on both sides. And it's always nice when you can spell the word sides correctly. That will get you y is equal to negative x over 5 minus, what is 15 divided by 5? It's 3. Okay, so then what's our slope here? Our slope is negative, and there's this invisible 1 in front of the x, so it's negative 1 over 5. All right, so does that have anything to do with this one? Ooh, this is 5, this is negative 1 over 5. So these are opposite reciprocals, because the reciprocal of 5 is 1/5, and it's negative. So A and B, if they're negative reciprocals, they will be perpendicular. Solid reasoning. Okay, here we want to get y alone, so we'll add 5x to both sides to undo that negative 5x. Just getting used to doing that every single time. And that will get us y is equal to 5x plus 3. Okay, that was simple. Yeah, that's it. So y is alone, right? So clearly our m here, again, equals 5. So just like in A, we have the same slope. Oh, what am I doing? That was weird. I said m equaled 5 there. It equaled 3. Okay, I said a lot of weird things. Here we see that C actually has an m of 5, so it is the negative reciprocal slope of B, so B and C are perpendicular. I was wrong about A. I, for some reason, put a 5. And all I can say is Thursday morning, and everybody's human, and I apologize. I'm glad I cleared it up, though. Okay, so here we want to get y alone, so we're going to add 15x to both sides. And that's going to get us 5y is equal to, we add 15x to both sides, so that'll be 15x minus 25. X isn't alone yet, though, so we got to divide by 5, both sides. We get y is equal to 15 divided by 5 is 3x, and then minus 5. And so our slope is, again, 3. So m equals 3. So where have we seen this slope? We've seen the exact same slope in A. So A and, that doesn't say and, let's try that again, and D are parallel. Remember little parallel L's in the word parallel. That's how you can spell parallel. A and D are parallel because they have the same slope. And then B and C are perpendicular. Why? Opposite reciprocal. Ooh, I spelled that well. Slopes. All right. Cool. So it takes work, but we didn't have to graph it, and we still got the right answers. So good job, everybody.